Julia, you want to work out with me?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome to Workout Buddies. I'm Kelsey Heenan and I am here with my dear friend, Julia Glanz. Julia, thank you for joining us.
It is my pleasure.
Okay, team. Julia is one of my favorite people in the world because first of all, she's just incredible and she is so good at what she does. She's a registered dietitian who specializes in hormones. And I can't tell you how many times I have texted her or voice memoed her and be like, Julia, I need you, I need your help.
SOS.
SOS, and she's always there for me, but she's just a wealth of knowledge and so much fun, so I'm so excited to train with you today.
Thank you, that was so kind of you.
I mean,
I'm excited to train with you.
I cannot wait. And so, fun fact, Julia was also a strength and conditioning coach before you became a registered dietitian. Mm-hmm. So she has picked some of these wonderful exercises that we're about to do. And what
I
did
you You're welcome.
You said if you want to build
a butt.
If you want to build a butt,
these are great exercises to do.
Done. Sign me up. So
here we go.
All right, so let's warm up here. We will face this way.
Perfect.
And we're gonna start with just a simple world's greatest stretch. So you can start with your feet about shoulder width apart. Reach down towards the toes. Walk the hands gently out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Bring that foot forward. You can put your back knee down if that feels good for you. Elbow towards the ground. Rotate open.
This stretch is one of my favorites.
Some say world's greatest.
It is the world's
greatest. Right? Cue that
they
one
do
song.
say that.
Right? Oh my gosh. Jules, movement has been a part of your life for forever, right? Soccer player in college.
I have been lifting since I was...
Switch sides.
15.
15?
Yes.
Wait, were you getting after it? Like,
yes.
Hardcore, like Olympic lifting? Like, what were you doing?
Barbell squats. I probably had no business doing this, but I would like follow what like some of my football friends would do.
Oh, I love that.
And so I would just do like their cardio and their lifting sessions.
That's amazing.
Luckily, never got injured, but I've been obsessed with lifting for like over 15 years now.
Well, it's working for you.
It's the best. Isn't it the best? It's like, and
put one hand behind your head and then just rotate open towards the ceiling for thoracic rotation.
Oh, that feels nice.
Yes. Sorry, continue.
No, I was just gonna say, like every person I have spoke with, has said how much lifting just makes them so much more confident. And I think that was very true for me, and that is something that made me want to stay consistent, because the stronger you get, I feel like the more confident you feel, and it just feels so good in your body.
It's so true. Switch sides at home. It does bring you so much confidence, especially like, I think there's something powerful about starting that young too. And obviously it's never too late,
right? But
just seeing as you continue to grow over time, being able to see what your body can do is so incredible. How's this feeling?
Real tight.
Real tight. I know. I know.
Okay.
Good.
How long have you been lifting?
Well, I mean, I guess you could say since high school, but like it wasn't a full program. We had a weightlifting class where a piece of it senior year was you could write your own workout program. Let's go into down dog and we'll pedal our feet. And so I had this one boy, as I was doing the seated calf raise, he was like, you can do way more than that. I'm like, what do you mean? Walk your hands up. And he put a 45-pound plate on the seated calf raise machine. And I was like, and I did it. And so now calves became my whole personality.
Oh,
so,
I mean, that's impressive. High school?
Well, look, we're gonna go into a lateral squat slide here, and then slide across. Stay low the whole time just to open up those inner legs right there. All I did were calf raise variations, and my calves got so strong. So when you say, when did you start lifting? Lifting full body or lifting calves? Because those are two different situations.
I love that. Just straight calves for the whole session.
Oh yeah. College, definitely.
Yeah.
And stand-up was definitely more when I fully started. Yeah.
Did you have a favorite lift in college?
In college?
Or exercise, yeah. I'm talking, you can.
No, I was not, I've never liked lower body exercises. And in college, I didn't really lift upper. College was a different anomaly for me because I was not a healthy person at that point, but probably abs in college.
Fair.
Now it's anything upper,
Yeah.
but
I know that about you.
Let's just get some jumps in here. I know you always like to wake up the nervous system a little bit here. Wait, what was your favorite?
Okay, 2.
Okay.
Hang cleans.
Really?
Random.
I
This was
love
in
that.
college, yeah. But it was just so fun because like
Side to side.
we got to like, you do the hang clean and then just like dropping the bar after was just such a satisfying feeling.
It's so
like,
true.
onto the platform. And then deadlifts, which still are my favorite.
I mean, every time we lift together, I swear we do trap bar every single time.
Yeah.
Which I love that life for us.
I do love the life. Trap bar, deadlift life.
It is so good. All right, team. So if you're at home, I'm going to be utilizing this because I am a giant. You don't have to use it, but we're gonna be doing a deadlift variation that this will be better for my tall body. Julia is gonna do it straight from the ground. So we're gonna do 3 different supersets. Our first one is going to be a kettlebell deadlift into a kettlebell swing. Now, if you don't have access to kettlebells, you can absolutely do this with dumbbells as well. And I'm gonna show you exactly what you can do. So I'll show you the kettlebell second, but if you don't have access to those, you can put the dumbbell just like this. And from here, you can stand. For the next one, for the swing, you could also use a dumbbell for the swing. And I will show you all of the different technicalities of that as we get into it. But just so you know, if you don't have the same equipment, you can still do this workout. So we're gonna start here with a deadlift. So I'm gonna put mine on a platform because I am tall. That gives me a little bit of an assist. So we're gonna do 8 reps on this and then 8 swings.
Perfect.
2 times through. So for this, we're gonna be working the back side of our body, glutes, hamstrings. So I'm gonna have my feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, standing directly over the bell. Grab onto the bell. We want to really tighten our lats. So bring those shoulders back, tighten up our lat muscles, squeeze those glutes. From here, we're going to stand straight up, squeeze the glutes at the top, and then back down. So this is like definitely, and come up. It's a deadlift variation where we're working the backside of your body, but you're getting a little bit more knee bend than you are in, say, an RDL, which we're gonna be doing a little bit later. I think this is 4, right?
Yep.
I can count.
I feel my glutes.
Yes. 6, 7.
One more.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna move this away from me. Get that out of the way. And the next one we're gonna do is a swing. Is there anything in particular you like to talk about with the swing?
Really just setting it up, I think, here and having the kettlebell, or I guess dumbbell if you're using the dumbbell, already hiked for you.
Yep.
That way you just pull it right through and then hips essentially thrust forward and weight stays in your heels on the way down and as you push through.
Nice.
6.
Oh, you did 6?
Oh. Was that 8? I was talking.
Look, extra credit is
Done.
always great. So the
Perfect.
kettlebell swing is definitely a technical movement. And it's one of those, like when I do it with clients in person and then I program it for them at the gym, they're like, can we have a couple more times of doing it together? So if this feels intimidating, don't worry, it takes practice. You can start lighter as you're working on the form and improve. And I think what is important with this too, a lot of times people will only use their arms and pull it up, but we really are trying to use our legs to get the motion going. So if you're here with it, pulling it back, then really using the power from your legs and glutes to bring the dumbbell forward and then pulling it back.
Yeah, the arms really just follow with the momentum. It's not necessarily like thrusting your arms up
Yes,
together.
yes.
So, all in the hips, baby.
It's all in the hips.
All in
we
the
love.
hips. All right.
Do you need some water?
I'm okay.
You okay? Okay, so we'll do one more round of that. So I'm gonna get my trusty platform.
box.
For those of us who are 6 feet tall. Okay.
Gotta prop it up a little bit.
Gotta prop it up just a smidge. All right, lady,
All right.
we've got 8.
Let's do
Here
it.
we go. And let's hit it. So you do a lot of amazing things. And as I was planning this, I'm like, I don't know which rabbit hole. Give me one more. I don't know which rabbit hole I want to go down with you because she's so knowledgeable about hormones. She's so knowledgeable about nutrition. I think for this, I want to focus at least first on nutrition, and specifically for our buddies at home who are like, what do I eat before a workout? Like, what would you suggest for someone who, let's say, like they're wanting to build lean muscle, maybe work on burning some body fat?
Beautiful. I think I put the pre-workout nutrition into two camps. Those who work out like first thing in the morning. Like if you're waking up and working out before 6 a.m., that's gonna be different than if you're working out at like 10 or later. So if you're working out later in the morning and you can have a proper breakfast before, eat your normal breakfast. And that could look like, you know, whatever your protein source is, 30 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbohydrates, especially before a workout that is higher intensity. If you're going to do like a yoga session, a walk, Pilates, you don't necessarily need to fuel up for that type of workout. So just eat your normal breakfast as you would. If it is for a workout very early in the morning, something liquid probably feels better, or something small like a banana mixed with protein powder in water or nut milk, or even a yogurt with some berries, and that could be a Greek yogurt to get some protein in there with berries, or if it's like a coconut yogurt with a plant-based protein powder, that works too. So always think protein and carbs before higher intensity workouts, and then if it's lower intensity, you could probably get away with, you know, just doing your normal thing, or just if it's that early and your stomach's like absolutely not, just make sure you eat within 30 minutes after your workout. That was a lot.
No, I love all those things. I'm like, okay, if this, then that, then this, then that. But I think part of it too is like seeing that there's permission to make adjustments based on the time, based on how you're feeling, based on what your body needs. But all of those things I feel are very manageable because there's a variety of types of ways that you can do it.
Absolutely, and it's all about what feels good for you from a digestive standpoint when it comes to pre-workout nutrition.
That is really interesting. Let's get these 8 swings. Here we go. Lats and 3. Almost there. I have one more.
8. Boom.
Good. Woo!
Oh yeah.
Hair's going crazy on that one. Okay, let's grab a quick drink. Everyone at home, grab a drink.
Perfect.
See, that's so interesting. So 30 grams of protein, and I'm not like a calorie counter, but I do think there is something to understanding like how much protein a person is eating and paying attention and making adjustments there. Because I think a lot of people really pay attention to calories, but don't think about how much protein they need. And that, to me, seems like an issue.
Yeah, I think it's really just about learning how to nourish your body and what your body needs, right? So that comes with awareness of to some extent of like what's on your plate. And so when it comes to protein, you don't have to, you know, weigh it or anything, but, you know, it helps to understand what a portion of protein looks like, whether it's 4 to 5 ounces of a fish or chicken, steak, or, you know, if you're eating protein powder, the protein is on the label, the amount that you're getting. So that's good to know. But yeah, 30 is just, you know, a good ballpark to aim for. It could be anywhere from like 20 to 50 as well.
That part.
There's a range.
Right? Where it's like someone who is 4'10" versus me who is 6 feet tall versus Dennis who's 6'6". Like, I think, and also day over day, maybe you don't have access to exactly 30 grams of protein. Maybe you have access to 14. Like, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, and there's wiggle room there.
Yeah, and really what matters most when it comes to protein, now that we're on the topic, is your total daily intake. So as long as you're meeting your total daily intake throughout the day, that's more important than stressing over the, you know, each meal. But it is best and will feel best if you spread it out throughout the day, because that will just help keep you satiated.
Yeah, that is a huge thing. I hate being overly hungry.
Yes, and so nobody wants to be hungry.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'll get us into this next set. So we're gonna go into a goblet split squat. So thinking about at the bottom of what the move is gonna look like, it's gonna be about 90-degree angles on both legs. We don't need to be touching the knee to the ground, but we wanna get pretty close to the ground. Goblet position, under the chin, around the chest level, fingers wrapped around the dumbbell for firm grip. We're gonna lower down nice and controlled, really drive through that front leg. We're gonna go for 8 right here. Yeah, protein is, okay, I'm curious about this. Okay, so I think we have 2 left. And switch.
Done? Great.
Protein is everywhere.
It is having a moment.
It is having a moment, which I love. But I see Starbucks coming out with like their protein cold foam, and I just like, I giggled a little bit to myself because I'm like, do we need that? And look, no hate, get your protein where we get our protein. But what are your thoughts on that? Was that 8? I think I did 9.
It's okay, we love extra credit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get us into this next one before you explain. Yeah. So we're gonna do a kickstand RDL here. We're gonna be, for a kickstand, one leg is flat on the ground, one foot is flat on the ground. The other foot, the toe is aligned with the heel of the other side. Now we're gonna have the dumbbell facing up like this. It's gonna be stopping on the ground each rep. So we're gonna send our hips back, spine is nice and neutral, shoulders are back. Grab the end of the dumbbell, use your glutes and hamstrings to pull you up to the top. Send the hips back, dead stop on the ground, and pull back up. Okay, we're starting 8.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Okay, do we need protein in our cold foam? How do you feel about it? Because again, no hate.
No hate at all.
But like, it's more about the concept of like, I think people might be swinging too far and freaking out that they don't get enough protein.
I think, yes, and I do think a lot of, you know, the media makes you believe you're not getting enough this and that about everything.
Yes, and that's the point.
Yeah, I think you don't need to opt for the protein in the, what is it, the cold foam or something?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I saw
your drinks. If you want it and you like the taste of it, sure. It definitely won't do any harm, but it also is like, you know, what else is that coming with? Is that, I don't even know like the nutrition facts of it. Is it like an additional 50 grams of sugar with the cold foam on the top?
Good question.
To get the protein? So my thoughts are, you don't need protein in everything. You can get it, you know, throughout the day in your meals. But if you do have trouble reaching your total daily intake, it can help to have some powdered forms here and there. But I think a lot of people miss the mark when it comes to how to get protein, and they think like, oh, I need to get this certain amount, but it's also the micronutrients that come along with the protein that are so beneficial for our overall health, our hormone health, and supporting energy levels, our metabolism, mental clarity, hair growth, all of the things, thyroid function, so.
Literally all of it. Let's hit this other side here.
So we do want to think about micronutrients as well.
That is important, and look, I have protein powder like every day in one form or another.
Oh, me too.
Right? So I'm not saying that that's not beneficial, especially if a person struggles to eat a ton of meat or like whatever it is. One more. Good. Okay, we're gonna go back up to the top for the goblet split squat. Let's just take a quick sec.
One thing I do love about protein powder is that it's also can be like a vessel for getting other nutrients in. Whether it's yogurt, you're getting your probiotics, whether it's a smoothie and you're adding greens or nuts and seeds. So, but yeah, even if it's just water and the protein, just get a good quality protein powder, and you're also getting nutrients in there as well.
That's so important. I think, let's hit these split squats again.
Let's do it.
Goblet, split stance, going for 8. Last one of these. Talk to me about fiber. I feel like fiber is now, like protein has been hot and now fiber is coming in hot too.
Yes, okay, so I feel like fiber is like the creatine of health. And I say that to mean like, it is the most studied beneficial thing for our gut. And
good.
Yeah, not we, but Americans don't get enough usually. Yeah. And it's hard to get 25 grams of fiber. Like you really have to be intentional about your meals. So big fan, getting it from a variety of food sources, veggies, seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, great source, avocado. And if you need, like a fiber supplement can be helpful to boost that up as well.
I love that. It's like, where can we get our nutrients from our food? Kickstand.
Yes, that's
And then figuring out the supplementation on top of it.
Exactly.
So I think there's a time and place. Here we go. Let's get 8. There's a time and place, right?
Right, to fill in the gaps with supplementation, but I will say, definitely track your fiber intake first to see where you're at before going from 0 to 100, because you will feel like you have a water balloon in your tummy.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, same.
Been there, done that. And it's not the most ideal.
No.
8 on this side. But it's tough too when you're like, okay, I want to do good for my body, right? And so I think this goes for fiber, this goes for protein, this goes for carbs, whatever it is. Like, sometimes we swing the pendulum too much, and it's like maybe the little changes over time allow us to figure out what feels best in all of the different ways.
Gentle adjustments is the way to go. You don't want to change too much at once. You don't want to change too much too fast.
I agree.
And that's for sure with
after
fiber.
I ate, I was like going ham on the chia seeds. I'm like, girl,
Oh
you
my
gotta,
gosh.
you gotta calm down.
Yeah. Yeah, and one thing with chia seeds too is like you definitely want to soak them or buy them ground. Otherwise, they do exactly what they do in water, is like pull in the water, but in your gut. So then you're pulling in all the water in your gut.
And then
And
you're
that feels
sloshing
like
around.
You're sloshing. You are
scientifically.
Yeah. To put it very scientifically, it's sloshing around.
Okay, so this next exercise we're gonna do is really focusing on strengthening our back and our arms. You're also gonna get your core working. So we're gonna do a single arm split stance row. So if you don't have access to a bench, you can go right here and support on your leg. If you do have access to a box, bench, or sturdy chair, put your hand on the bench. We're gonna put the one leg back, and we're gonna have the dumbbell in our hand. From here, we're gonna pull the dumbbell up towards our pocket, squeezing our lat muscles, and lower it back down.
Boom.
Bing, bang, boom. Let's go 8. And let's hit it.
It's about the extent of the upper body that I do.
Yes. You're a rowing girl. I feel like
Rows
you do.
and pull-ups.
Yes. I love that. Give me 2 more. And switch. Do you do a lot of like core specific work, or do you mostly focus on your compound movements as your core?
I actually do quite a bit of core. Whether it's planks or like just straight sit-ups or knee raises or leg raises. I do a combination of them. But yeah, a big part of like core work too is like big compound heavy lifting.
Yes.
Because you're bracing and your core has to work, especially in that like goblet hold too. Like you'll feel your entire front core work.
That's why I love goblet stuff. I feel like you get so much sneaky core in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're actually gonna use this for the second part. And I don't wanna be excommunicated from you, but I feel like—
way to set up a barrier.
I know. I'll have to wave to you under the bench.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna take our weight that we used for our rows, and we're gonna just use this to support our legs, to have something to anchor onto for this sit-up variation. So from here, you're gonna take a lighter dumbbell and hold it in a bow tie position on either end of the bell. From here, we are going to control the descent back into the sit up, simultaneously pushing the dumbbell overhead. Now, if that feels a bit too challenging or your shoulder mobility doesn't feel great doing that, just keep the dumbbell right here. You could also do it without a weight and just do it body weight only. So should we hit 8?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. And push up, 1.
Another thing with squeezing the dumbbell at your feet is you feel those inner thighs.
Oh, love a sneaky inner thigh one, right?
Definitely working.
Oh yeah. Give me 3 more. Almost there, last one.
More.
Woo! Feel that.
Oh yeah.
All right, stand well to the side. We have 1 more set of rows, and then 1 more set of sit-ups, and we are done
Complete.
for the day. All right, lady,
Here we go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Give me 8. Here we go. Nice strong pulls.
What's your favorite protein source? Steak?
I love steak. I eat a lot of chicken. And I'll be honest, because I don't know how to cook fish. So
Fair.
So most of the time, like if I'm out, I'll have like salmon or like, for sushi, I like tuna and yellowtail.
Okay.
But most of the time at home, I have chicken or steak or like ground beef. I don't cook steak at home. That's ridiculous.
That's a going out thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a going out thing. What's yours?
Probably, it's interesting. I feel like my body will just like crave certain things. Like most of the time it's salmon.
Okay.
But I will go through like random periods where I'm like, I need steak or like ground beef. Lately, I've been having ground venison.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm mixing, like, I'll just put like frozen bell peppers in there.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it's so good. And the siete seasoning, like the taco
Love
seasoning.
that. I use that all the time.
10 out of 10.
So good. What is it in there that makes it taste? Is it the nutritional yeast? Is that what's in it?
Gosh, I don't know. The combination, they did it right.
Whatever they do, I love. Like I'll use a packet of that. Do you like the spicy one or the
No,
one?
no spice.
No spice for this
for
lady?
Me. No spice for me.
The spicy one is kind of spicy.
Yeah, it's just like,
2 more.
I'm down for like a bite of a spicy situation, but I can't do a whole meal of it.
No, I get it. Whew.
All right.
Lady, we did it.
Done.
Whew.
Done and dusted.
Well done. Oh my gosh. Want to just sit and stretch for just a quick sec?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just go into a quick figure 4. Did a lot of glutey type things. So just cross that leg over, push the chest in towards your shin. Julia, we could talk for literally years about all of the expertise that you have. But if someone is watching this and they're like, what are the most important things that I should focus on for my health and body composition? If you could break it down in like 1 or 2 things that are the most important. I know that for you, this is like the worst question of all time.
The worst.
The worst question.
No, but I think it's also like the best question because it simplifies it a lot. And I think it's protein and fiber.
Okay.
Strength training and some form of cardiovascular conditioning.
Done.
Just a combination.
Honestly, that's so important because it is so easy to overcomplicate and do this, not that. Are we getting enough specifically of this? And yes, it's important to be aware of our health, right? Like we want to be informed. And also, if we're so stressed about all of the things that we have to put in our body and the things that we're missing and missing workouts, the stress in itself isn't going to be helpful either.
Far worse than just move on. Like if it's not perfect, cool. Doesn't matter. Just, make changes and adjustments the next day, the next meal, etc. If I were to add another thing to the nutrition side of things,
I'll give you one more.
Thank you. Color. Color is a big piece. The antioxidants, the micronutrients you get, and all the like anti-inflammatory properties too, to support gut health, to support cellular health.
That is
all of it.
A good word. I do think about that, and I started buying purple potatoes because I'm like,
amazing.
How often am I eating purple?
Amazing. Yeah, exactly. Love it. So good.
Gosh. Well, Julia, thank you so much for going through this workout with us. Where can people find you on the internet? What's your Instagram?
Julia Glanz. That is my name, my Instagram handle, and that is where you can find me.
And if people want to learn more about, she has everything on her Instagram that is just really educational, but if someone wants to work with you, what's the best way to get in touch?
The link in my bio on Instagram will take you to either my website or directly to book a call where we can chat through what's going on with you, your symptoms, concerns, goals, whether or not you're experiencing any hormonal concerns or issues there. And we'll chat through all of that and what my program is, all about and what it can help you with. And that would be the next step for you.
I have to say this because there's a lot of nutrition advice out in the world, I trust Julia so much in her knowledge, and not only her knowledge, because this is not an exaggeration. She reads research for fun. Like, ask her about a TV show, she's like never heard of it. No. You ask her about this obscure research study, she knows everything about it. Okay, so I trust her knowledge so much, and combine that with the empathy that we all need. She listens to you, she hears you, she never judges you for the things that you're experiencing, and she gives you real solutions. I have had a lot of different things that have not been feeling good in my body and in my life, and Julia gives me a couple tips and it transforms how you feel. So go check out Julia, because she truly is a life changer in all of the senses. So
thank you.
That's my pitch for Julia.
That's so nice.
That's my pitch.
That's so nice. And that's the goal, is to change people's lives, because you deserve to feel the way you want to feel. And if you don't feel right in your body, if you're feeling off, don't accept that as your normal, because it doesn't have to be.
Truth. Well, Julia, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for
having me. Always a pleasure. We're gonna have you again.
Okay, great.
In about 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Because we're gonna do a stretch.
Yeah, we are.
Because I have a lot more questions, so stay tuned for another episode with Julia. But thank you so much for joining this episode today. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed this workout and this conversation. Make sure you leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about it. If there's anything else that you would like to learn more about or see in the future. We have weekly workouts dropping here on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, because we don't want you to miss a thing. And we have something coming out very soon that is gonna have daily workouts, it's gonna have full programs. It's just so exciting, and I cannot wait to share it with you, so stay tuned for more. All right, team, we'll see you next time.